What is good, everybody? It is your girl Nia, the video game her, and this is gonna be a super quick video. Just kind of wanted to give you guys some thoughts about some things that I've been thinking about, man. So let's talk about Monster Hunter real quick, right? So Monster Hunter came out on Friday. Monster Hunter World came out on Friday, and man, I'm here to tell you that game is litty. Do you hear me? This game is everything that we've ever wanted from a console game, okay? It's beautiful, it's grand, it's lush, the production value is there, okay? Like, there's so many crazy things that goes on in Monster Hunter, man, and I am so happy that this is one of the few franchises that Capcom has that they still put some integrity and they still put some love behind, and it definitely shows on Monster Hunter World. So let me give you guys a backdrop of my history with Monster Hunter. So unfortunately, I had never played the original Monster Hunter on the PS2, and I never had a PSP, so I never played Monster Hunter on the PSP. My very first time playing Monster Hunter was Monster Hunter Tri on the Wii. Now, when I got Monster Hunter Tri on the Wii, I played it solo a lot because when I bought it, it was late, and by that time, everybody had pretty much moved on to other things, and I really didn't have any friends on the Wii to play it with. So my experience with the Wii is, yeah, it was kind of fun, but I hadn't really sunk my teeth into it by that point, so I didn't really get addicted to playing it, right? My next experience with Monster Hunter was on the Wii U with Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Now, this was the version of the game that I absolutely fell in love with. I played this game for hours. I would play it by myself, I would play it with my friends, and because the Wii U was so small, I would take it to work with me for my second job on my overnight shift on the weekends. And because even though the Wii U wasn't really my favorite console, one thing that I loved so much about the Wii U was off TV play. So I could play a game at home, and then I could take my console with me to work on my long overnight shifts, and I could continue playing. So that's what I would do. I would play at home, then I would take it to work, I would farm, I would do little small quests by myself to kind of get some of my weight up and stuff like that. And it was a great time. Of course, you guys know at that time, the Wii U version and the 3DS version of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate came out at the same time. I didn't get it on the 3DS because at that time, I still had the OG small 3DS. And then there weren't really many advantages to having it on the 3DS at the time. So the Wii U version was the best version pretty much for that time. So the next Monster Hunter came out, which was Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. And Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate was the main reason why I got a new 3DS. The new 3DS was a big upgrade from my OG 3DS. It was bigger, it had a bigger screen, it had more processing power, so it was able to do a little bit more than what my OG 3DS could do. And most importantly, it had that handy dandy C-stick that gave sort of like a dual stick experience on the 3DS. So when I first got my 3DS, of course I also got Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate because they released on the same day. I played that game a lot that first day, and then I quickly learned that even though the new 3DS is a much more improved 3DS, it's still a 3DS nonetheless, right? There's still some cramping that happens on the 3DS because the 3DS is so thin and it's so small, and it doesn't really fit as comfortably in your hands as you would a TV. But regardless of this, I was still able to play Monster Hunter wherever I wanted to, whether it was in the comfort of my home or whether it was me taking it to work with me on my overnight shifts on the weekend. And I think you guys know pretty much where I'm going with this, right? Monster Hunter World comes out on Friday. I played that game as soon as I was able to get home from work. I immediately got into a party with my friends and we chatted it up. And we were talking about how great the game is and how pretty it was and how grandiose everything was and how it was a full current gen version of Monster Hunter. It was great, right? Then I remembered it's Friday night. I have to go to work. On the weekends, I work Friday and Saturday night from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. And that's when it hit me. I couldn't take Monster Hunter to work, y'all. I had to leave my TV and leave my PS4 on Friday and Saturday night with no Monster Hunter to experience for the whole weekend. Freak. So, due to my work schedule, as I've told you guys in previous videos before, the Nintendo Switch has pretty much become a part of my lifestyle and is in some way a quality of life product for me. I work so much that a lot of my gaming comes from being able to do my gaming on the Switch. This is not really a video about Monster Hunter World coming to the Switch or like a port begging video or anything like that, but it's more so kind of me going down memory lane. I remember playing Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate on the 3DS and having a good time with it, but being so sick of it being on the 3DS, right? I was so over playing on the 3DS that I didn't get Monster Hunter Generations and I didn't get Monster Hunter Double Cross for the 3DS. I wanted so badly to have Monster Hunter on a console again where I could use an actual controller. I finally got what I wanted with Monster Hunter World, and I felt sad because I couldn't take it with me, man. That hurt so much, man. But as far as the Monster Hunter franchise is concerned, I don't think that we're gonna see Monster Hunter World scaled down for the Switch. I don't think that Monster Hunter World is a game that could be scalable in a satiable version for the Switch, but I do hope that Capcom still recognizes that Monster Hunter in the portable form factor is still very much in demand. When you look at the sales of Monster Hunter currently on the PlayStation 4, it's killing it. And then also when it was on the 3DS and even on the PSP, the game sold pretty well. I think that Capcom would be a very smart company if they decided to make Monster Hunter home on consoles and on portable. And since the Nintendo Switch does so well on a portable form factor, I would like to see Monster Hunter return to the Switch in some form or fashion. I love Monster Hunter so much, I would 100% double dip. I don't care if it's ugly on the Switch in comparison to the PS4 version. I just want to play Monster Hunter wherever I go, whether it's at home or whether it's on the go at work. Tell me how you feel about Monster Hunter, man. Are you guys okay with it not being on a portable? Are you guys okay with it being on a console? Where do you like to play Monster Hunter the most? I've come to terms with the fact that I just want to play Monster Hunter wherever. Like, that's like the only game that exists to me right now, man. But anyways, also, don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed and if you are new. Don't forget to like and thumbs this video up or thumbs it down if you thought it was stupid. It's your choice. And don't forget to check me out on my social media on YouTube at TheVideoGamHer, on Twitch at Nia Loves Ninty, and of course on YouTube at TheVideoGamHer. I'm gonna get up off this video and I'm actually gonna play some Monster Hunter World for myself. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm